See? Yeah, I was at that one. What did you? Oh yeah, I didn't expect, anything. I do these junkets all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually worked out that the expectations.
It's my favorite movie this year.
For some people.
Oh, okay. Well, let's start out with, since there's three of you, it's kind of hard to edit, so go ahead, talk over each other, because it'll all be in this, feel free. Let's start with your relations to, as far as mutants, they seem to lump them in certain categories. Your characters are all kind of in one category. X-Men. You're the good guys, right? Let's go through which special power you have.
I play Jean Grey, and she's telekinetic and telepathic. So she can move objects with her mind or read people's minds.
And
Storm can control the weather with her mind.
And there's more than that, isn't there? You can, people seem to be flown across the room.
Well, because she's doing that with
the wind that happen.
Yeah.
I'm Cyclops, and I have the ability to fire a concussive beam of force from my eyes.
Now, all these characters are based on the original comic series. Were you familiar with anybody?
No.
So,
I wish we could say yes, because it's slightly embarrassing, but no is the answer.
But actually it's worked out quite well, because we didn't have all jumbled in our minds, the 30 years of almost 40 years of comic book stories to try to decipher through and figure out, okay, what rendition are we going to bring to the screen? We had nothing to choose from, so we could only go with the script that we were provided and sort of derive our characters from what was given to us. So.
Now, what attracted you? Anybody answer? What attracted you to the story? I mean, it can be kind of risky to do a sci-fi. Sometimes they go the wrong way. This one obviously did not.
Well, yeah, you have Bryan Singer, as the captain of the ship, which is sort of a good start, a very good start. Story-wise, you don't know. Although I think the script actually ended up dealing with so many different issues, and it was entertaining, and the special effects were great. But you never know. That part you never know.
Right. How about you?
The same thing, I had just done a really serious biopic, and I wanted to do something fun, something light, be a part of an ensemble, and this gave me a chance to work in a different genre.
I'm agreeing with both of them. I mean, it's nice to be a part of a movie that you know, or that you hope will be first of all, a box office success. And I knew that Brian was attached to it, and I knew that his approach to the movie would be something different that we had never seen before in a comic book movie.
Well, of course you all know, like I know, I've been doing junkets for so long now, movies, you just never know. It can go, you could think it's going to, and you know what, this worked, this absolutely worked. Now, what about being action figures? Was that something that attracted you? Because a lot of actors say, it's fun to do that once in a while.
It comes with it. It's fun. It's entertaining,
And you know what I mean by action, but you actually have your action figure, each one of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I was attracted to do it because of that.
No.
It's really cool
nice
now
perk.
that it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have action figure approval for the likeness? Did you really?
Yeah.
How long ago did that process begin? Because it takes a while
During
to come
shooting.
Like in last November
Yeah.
of last year.
Yeah.
And what about a sequel? You all signed up for a sequel? All three? Or?
Well, the way I look at it is if we do a sequel, that means this one has done really well and it was well received. So
I can't imagine it not being a sequel if it's left. I mean,
yeah.
I hope they wouldn't recast all of us.
That way, too. There's a lot of fun.
They'll recast all
I said, I
of it.
hope they wouldn't recast all of us.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were saying things are risky, and this happens very quickly, the process of the film being completed. When did this happen? 2 weeks ago, a week ago?
We finished shooting it yesterday, and it came out.
They locked the picture on Friday of last week.
So really, the first time you realized, oh God, we got a great movie here, was last night for you.
For me, it was.
And the night before that, for me.
Yeah.
So before then, I didn't know what.
No.
I heard a lot of people saying negative things, and I thought, oh God, is there problems? Is there this? And when I saw the movie, I thought, oh, nobody had even seen it, so how could they even say anything negative?
Sure.
And it totally was wonderful and surprised me.
How about you, Famke?
I've seen it. I saw it earlier on in the week, but only with actors in the room and their family. So it's very different to see it in front of an audience who clearly seems to be clapping, applauding, cheering, is from what I hear, and I would love to see it that way.
Yeah. Well, last night's audience, as you know, was quite into it.
Well, it was mostly just me, though, in the audience.
Yeah.
With a big hat on.
Oh, did you have an amplifier?
Right,
No.
yeah.
Oh, I couldn't even hear some of the jokes. It was just...
I know.